Hey cats, Joe Schmo Thursday show here. Got a few topics. We'll cover Bedridden with Ben's latest bullshit. We have the passing of a very celebrated man to speak on. Pocahontas moves on the left, which is becoming pretty regular at this point. And still no speaker. But you know the deal. You want to hit? There you go.
She's steady asking me if my soul is safe. Yeah, it's in the deep freezer, it's gonna stay that way. I don't give a fuck if you're mad, you can die mad. I don't give a fuck.
That's how I'll paraphrase the phrase in my own neighborhood. The rest of the country's, the world's not a patch on our genes. If we do what we want to do, we need to do.
What the fuck was that guy even trying to say, right? Wow. Anyway, good morning, savages. Welcome in. Like I said, we got a few topics. Obviously, we're going to start off with old Bedriddens. You got to see him there doing his thing, which is spouting gibberish. But anyway, he's announced apparently that he's going to hit the border for the first time in 2 years. And, you know, millions of people crossing the border, and you being told that, you know, they're doing all they can to secure the area with, you know, camel as the borders are, not visiting and whatnot. We got old Bedriddens flying down. Hopefully he makes it to El Paso so we can see where real problems are, how they're being handled, and get some type of an idea on what he should be doing, right? I seriously doubt that'll be the case. I'm sure he'll, you know, go to some obscure area where there's not really an issue, say some stupid shit, make an ass of himself, and get back on the plane. You know what I mean? But one can only hope that he's got enough cognitive process left that he'll get there and actually see something and deduce the fact that we have some problems. I mean, you know, one can only hope, right? So moving on, Walter Cunningham, the last surviving member of the Apollo 7 mission, has passed at the age of 90. Wow. 90. You hope you make it that far. But anyway, Apollo 7 being the first manned mission to space. Obviously, this man leaves behind one hell of a legacy, one hell of a model American. But, you know, your heart goes out to his family, grandchildren, and whatnot. This is someone that I'm sure that they were extremely proud of and happy to be around. You know, this is, again, someone that should be celebrated. The man is a true hero. All right, moving on. The left loves to find little ways to separate themselves from everybody else. They are the biggest believers in segregation that, you know, that you could possibly show an example of. They like to separate people by the most minuscule aspects of their person. Well, it's no different for indigenous people, I guess. So there's a group called the Queer Indigenous Artist Collective, right? So, you know, the mentally ill getting together to put together some performative arts, I guess. Fuck, I don't know. But their founder, Kay LeClaire, who has, you know, claimed to be indigenous and, of course, you know, an oppressed people, has found to be white, right? So a Dolezal and a Pocahontas move here seems to be pretty common. With the left, it's definitely like a Pokemon scenario. You got to catch them all, and that's oppression, you know, and you know, anything that makes your people less than the way you view another group of people, and mental illness, you know? I mean, they got to catch the mental illness, got to catch them all, got to catch them all. Any way to scar their own brain to create trauma, I guess, kicks themselves in their own minds a better position in their leftist insanity, right? But, you know, like I said, this is becoming, you know, a thing. I mean, you see this happen often. You know, it's people that claim one hardship, but actually have no claim to even that group, let alone, you know, the adversity they faced. Moving on to the final topic here. Still no Speaker of the House. Absolutely terrific They're just dragging Kevin McCarthy through the humiliation mud as much as possible, which you absolutely love to see. It appears that the Freedom Caucus is actually fighting for principle rather than self-aggrandizement. And it's pretty amazing because it's rare that you see politicians have morals and principles, let alone stand by them in the face of threats and adversity. You got huge groups, social and political, coming down on these people with every reasoning they can. They're selfish, they're traitors, they're MAGA, everything they could possibly throw at these people they have. And it appears that they're not backing down, they're not giving in. Again, this is classic shit. Kevin McCarthy is an entitled twat. The man has already moved his things into the speaker's office, which is, one that's not even legal. Like, you haven't been voted into the position. But on the other token, the World Economic Forum has already congratulated and listed Kevin McCarthy as the new Speaker of the House, right? Which tells you who this guy's in bed with. This is the last person we want in this position of power. Again, that's second away from the presidency. This guy is an establishment stooge, and he will sell you down the river for any reasoning that he can find that's going to make life better for himself. All right? I love to see this, regardless of, your little establishment, YouTube stars here, your Ben Shapiro's and whatnot. This is not, causing just havoc to cause havoc. This is not the scene that it's being made out to be. This is the function of a republic. Okay? And no, I don't want to hear fucking democracy, because democracy is mob rule. If it was strictly a mob rule situation, it would already be dealt with. Alright? This is the true form of a republic. They're supposed to get messy. They're supposed to stand for certain things and stand against others. Right? And this is what these people are achieving at this time. Again, like them, dislike them, agree, disagree. The fact stays the same. Alright? You guys know the deal. Tell me I'm bullshitting. Like, share, subscribe, argue with me, whatever you want. Smell you later.
I was going to put him...
Idiots.